tie kabieno la kelia ye
Medrom pachamangi jani ki prestige margarine ye ki kwene ma pat ma ki yobo ki diero may rom malamal chalo vanilla ki mukene mapol. Pere ki mo maporo dok chulo ko down ni kunti ki vitamin mapol ikine vitamin A, B ki E. Opore loe mechamo mugati te do kek ki jamo kene mapol ata. Prestige margarine, spread it, love it.
Ching dong angwan mir dwe dong piara rio wi adekolo dwe me angwan mo kaliberio piario wi abichel no wa studio wa me wanlo TV yupo me Rupiny klonya ne ema kwar che kanywani ke Dennis Oringi kador iwo yup ene ringi bor chone ni
asho mabe afo matakema
o mabe ki kudeko ene
mabe de twal pagan yamne wenti ka kod me ko mano pian no ni koilo ene nyoke koilo me Uganda me achiel geno mir tim anae mir fo la chwech mo chwei ario mir bedikare me wajo ni kiet manon lo bao kera keri lobo eni wera kuo mara kuo kichawana
exactly
maka chawana biramu mira chere piana no ni kai wajo ni I ket wi doka tamo jemi tutwal iramu doka la poya en ke doko la poya ngam matamo piri bene pare while jo money manak percent mona chiel iwi mia chieli gen gemete me ko ma be ma pegi tamo pi percent piera bongwen money so whatever the situation is it's not their concern and they move on with life
and Oringi, what I've realized lately ni regardless of who you are Oringi ke to tien the world still moves on. Peti geno mo bu gek pian indong ko be ko mi para.
Mana ria ti ko noni karman mano be pe ni no dano be ti. No an ma bino eni bena. No dano mo ne giti. Man jo mo ni be ti ento ge weho. Go weho do yin. Wan bena ko kare wa. Wa bino be kare. Wa cherro.
Oringi I beri wa kwa ni lok ana ki chunya. For the past 3 weeks, a bit katamane nini, pira konya pere, me deko dano, me kwara dano, me dad twile, me lara Jimmy Willowbini. Pian at the end of the day, kirangar monawake, one way my willy Willowbini.
Anano.
Before my bag dano, would do any, what you long any tip of the day.
Yes.
Of it 12, kono wacha kanano, press digest, front page watching a fibroid silent health threat. Naturally, its family speaks out. What medics recommend story neti kanji page number there putukete mete kikumope MP woman MP me Kalangala district moto icheng chabiat in any front page teka wajine kumero ki waji kamaleng of course ni gen monero ayo beri tuoma kiloni fibroids madon I reproductive system pamon meron yang story ne tie kaka en I page number there oringi fibroids ludierne wajine petuoma ne rodano ma kai chere surgery ne bene is supposed to be a very minor surgery mamiro po ne ngar mo ken unless do doma da ena e gwak romo kelo gwak ayela
chalo kiate wajo kede a lot of science is involved and lock me fibroids only achiel what causes fibroids and I know me robert gen ma doctor me gen go bedikar explaining but anywhere lo me Uganda is quite unfortunate that the matter of the public health is not being taken seriously in terms of mass communication and information me robert you only get this kind of information when you visit the health facility. Now the question is always, if you don't visit the health facility, where do you get health information from? I think as a Uganda, key platform more health issues are communicated each and every time because health is us and health is health. Without us, there's no health. And without health, there is no us. So pere tekni umier lok bakwa lok umjoro kumier ki bet ki kare minyoro ki down each and every time. We should not wait for something to happen. Ka it becomes a national news.
And also ringi
and a conversation.
Kumbeti meti na dana ma war ene kunkundati war ki tuo madwe kum gimada.
Exactly.
The times have gone. My ini nera ni ngara mo ni kwa ini ni angi kumeliat kono no join kono kumo onyo kumberi gina le mo tilo ni non-communicable diseases. Dong duo ngara mo ti worki high blood pressure mo tinge ni kung chukare mo tinge ni kung fibroid kono jim egni weng dong duo ngata. So atam the most important. I don't know what to ring. Doesn't know what I'm going through, and you never know what is going to happen in any ways. So, kumbetini, let's just celebrate the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Omero kwa chwalo kwa na mekumo bana ki lupajo pamego Helen, Honorable Helen Nashimuli, and tila meme parliament ma bero ne makuono ruin. Parliament ma power we shell. As we conclude Parliament ma power we shell by the end of the period. Not tomorrow. So let it not be another news. There shouldn't really be another news more me top Parliament more at least kadong gik no kon gik.
Anera la wo me berika intervene Honorable Christopher Kumakech watching Honorable Nachimule waje irene dana abichele buto. Ma berika na winge kitwan men chui money we could prophesy kumena and porikum yana yeda.
Yeah. And above all we should also not run away from the fact of life that we are living in a world full of issues. Itamani tingiera mabek la wore kon kanon la wore pedang mari. You shall mabe and you don't know what happens. And secondly, also we should also try to be to keep certain things private to ourselves. Long man tika share audio amira nyot ki dano weong ni ya. Tika share amira share audio command a share kama bere la wore mi tamani tika share and get information pedok no deal no page so anything can really happen in that process. And that's why one of the reasons okay politicians me Uganda peno gimerni gitreating gene Uganda pien giluor ni ka ngeni orengi ti oriat marua joma dega yen yo moe kan mena ne orengi no ti oriat waramu ti kan ning an ti ko daro kan ti oriat yo no ko wate ching lu daktari pien yat mo matiri mo jebunyo mil mo pa yat mo ker lubira ko man ki utiyo yo and you will not know anything because in chair name yer gi chobe yat and the content of yat no and a doctor ngeo kilubana
Roda ine. Omete kilega native pa Honorable Helen Nachimulu yue ka bere me coach. Omete nyim borati watching already.
Borati ka waje lokum met welpo mo petrol, mo diesel, mo kerosene. Ya rua chalma ukat New Vision ma Robert Ariaka ma enti la church pa New Vision be de karbe mako ki one of the petrol stations mati ya rua tika nyorne mo no ngiti ka charli ta chela liwa boro.
Ani chame ake ke ruwan kiti charna chira.
Aliwa bicheli mi abichel.
In just 1 week.
Yeah, 2000 boro. So kabere mukane no aliwa biki mi abichel and that is about retailing. Jomatika char nye chupa mateno ene. Kitika char aliwa bichi mi abichel lita shell pa mo diesel, nyo mo kerosene, nyo mo petrol. And so across the city stations such as Shell, Amar and Starbucks remained dry with employees left idle. Unemployment has been created as they await fresh deliveries when child delivery comes. What about the citizens annually level me Uganda magitika kwa ya rua how are they gitika kwa nining iteme what because the need fuel menani war ipere matarani man companies mapat parmer again would be gikare beti yukimo menani services. And I think we need to go back and begin discussing how we can really adapt to the new normal in Pamone. Pian young chon chanamo beru pare and tokwo was there. So we can go back to agriculture, which is already charo furu poro.
Exactly.
Come on, bino she would do it down.
Time beri ichuma pamono bet pare. Can get it charon dong.
It's busy.
Icha jimmy. Anyway, Borakan page number yo tiwa M7 meets former Ethiopian premier. Story tikan page number yo kidong page number yo beti wachi government Christopher Okello Onyom's DNA found on killer knife and victim's clothes. Men food lokme winyo pidu pa Christopher Onyom manye winye lokme na kolotia ngwan igaba daycare. Page number dek February coffee export earnings rise to 669 billion. Ikirme mwanye furi dan igitika ngom tiana maduang mabete kwa.
Borakantika while employment regions with the highest lowest rates named. Survey reveals widening gender gap in Uganda's workforce. Kenero mota chuli unemployment rate ya chuli iki vulu mamwaka giti ya pa we big me opiari we ngwen 10% pa we dek tona bungwen West Nile 10% pa we ngwen tona bungwen manene vulu ma pay giti ka temuti moya kan Karamoja 10% abora tona beach Kampala 10% pa we abora tona bichel nyura lutena vulu magitika kwa ma tikpaka chingi Kampala diet mape wache percent pa we abora ankole dia pa we abungwen Tororo tipiari we chel so Bukedi sub-region 10% madit loyo weng manene pira dekwa biro tona chel percentage of people employed per sub-region waka para bidme iro kede malo tika nyuro ni bunyoro ki loteno vulu waka para bidme chera kede malo magitika temuti 10% pira bishwa biro gena gitika leading actually 10% pira deka dek tona bungwen nyuro ni pin second after Bukedi it lock metish atema lotena mo ga chaka pa wi apija par you know check melo mi Uganda while ngat meti mo ti mero mo ngano bera pa wi aboro what does the employment law say yani mo mero bedi kare menyang maneni report maukati irom bedi kare mi kwana matut pa report any akibodi Uganda Bureau of Statistics yes the survey conducted about the labor market itemi mo gali bare piare wa bich mo karme
Barakan futi meteka godure loko mome wajani wili timaraji ya Arua. Fuel prices shoot up, distributors run, congestion at Shell petrol station in Arua City as motorists rushed for fuel on Monday night following a crisis in Arua. Rache don kabiri mabo ki border. Ina ka border to kitung Malaba kaka yanki kwa kilne ka Kampala capital city and the nearby districts.
The experience mabedo kele ya Arua NINE mo pay DRC Congo. So jo magibedi DRC Congo in the cap dan matika bedi town machela ru gen magitemu gibinu ki jara kan kabu mo ki petrol stations mati town ma Arua. So it is the contrary again because before mano will more po mete dano aki Arua ki jara kan gichara will mo Congo ka gibene gichara chupa I will ma yor lo weng. So this time gena no gitika bino Uganda I Arua me will mo ki petrol stations only. So one of the reasons matika ka will mo Arua tika irla mal total yor yotieni it is serving two countries Uganda and Democratic Republic of Congo and even part of South Sudan especially the other side of Koboko no danamero akuno kagibene bedi karmo will mo. Then two the road is very bad. You make an puro Kenya me oipa quite food is under construction very dusty.
But it's been 3 years already.
Yeah, and so kaitika temo kodi biachara makumano you live and say no. I think I need to increase something on this because I am spending a lot. Vehicle breakdown TA and you have to repair the vehicle and you're transporting fuel. The road between Nebi and Arua is terribly bad. We used to take only 1 hour 30 minutes. We'll be taking almost close to 3 hours between Nebi and Arua, which is about 79 kilometers. So you take about 2 to 3 hours on a 79-kilometer road. So what does that mean? So nyurni I lock me yo tie perro kachel ario border ki Democratic Republic of Congo wangyo mabe ni momo mo gole ki Congo pe ento lonya mo kana meten
tengo la mir pu penyuringi lonya ma duwe Congo ni mo pere kire
mo pere da kire. That's unfortunate bit.
Anyway, Borakante International News market why violence rises as Nigeria election looms. Men kakayanki dong of course ikit megalo wang what yiki Dr. Love Ladir Hilary Bainem Gisha. What if your spouse took the HIV prevention injection? Ne story ne kanyi kwa na markera Dr. Love kelu ke story ne you kit mengala enter notifunyo kenamoni.
Boratika waja Ugandans eulogize ex-minister Zuba wangeo mabe kwa mukatila wu ni Megu Azuba maubedu minister of works and transport mangatu leo kakara NIM minister Katumba Wamala kuone tio ring Noni mega zuba ngat mauti uma tek ilok me yopo menano ni giru ilo me Uganda ruome yerlamal. So engineer Monica Zuba Ntege and kuona tiko ruin. So dana mapol gen go chwalo kwena me kumuma megi pitop me any permanent secretary Minister of Works and Transport Waiswa Bagea and Beno chwalo kwena me kumuma mege kijo mokena mapol. Emma wange tin yana repiari wa der kapadume angwen. It is a World Book and Copyright Day and spare your time non car mo I think book mo can be the car me kwano.
World Book Day?
Yeah, World Book Day and
Nice.
Copyright. And so go all in on
no inge book mo kwana is school, secondary school literature, makiloni African child. I landed on it and I was so mesmerized. Achaka kwano ne. Fuda kwano be fuda chaka ba fuda food pages chok here but it was so interesting it was International Book Day and yesterday I chair marotian instead of beri chim kiraju ya beri kerene aberi meka kwano imagine an Africa I find it very interesting me kwano African books ira kira yang dano beri kere traditional society machim per very intriguing ira ke no cha be kwan mo
and for me generally book my ultimate literature A level, my O level, or majorly. I think The Houseboy by Fernando Oyondo, that's a West African guy. And then, Ngugi wa Thiong'o, Devil on the Cross.
Yeah, Team Devil on the Cross.
Yeah, Team Devil on the
and
Cross.
And Team with The River Between.
The River Between, it was also another option that I was able to read. Then Oliver Twist,
and
The Caucasian Shock Circle. So plus others.
And this school our team only African books. Our team The River Between Ngugi wa Thiong'o, our team Kakas for Hounds, Meja Mwangi, Wallace Soyinka, The Lion and the Jewel, The Burdens, John Ruganda, our team Mokane, Chinua Achebe, Things Fall Apart.
Things Fall Apart.
Another Chinua Achebe, no longer at ease.
No longer at ease, yes.
So those are the African books.
African books, I was able to have time to read them. So the books, I read them later on, but I think we mix up the English books and the African books.
Okay.
But it's good to read.
Good,
unfortunately, AI, few people are writing books, my dear.
And the writers are not as good as they used to be.
Yes.
So I'm reading African Child here. Book but you can see the type of writing in those books.
The imagery, the images and the imagery.
Yes.
Makai kwano book, it wouldn't take you back.
But another
you
good
find yourself as if you are in that that
society.
State, that society,
because
of the usage of the choice of words, the dictions. And talk the AI even it is very hard to place yourself in writing by AI.
In AI wow. Why am I suffering on AI?
Just paste it.
You just copy and paste. Your brain is not thinking.
And that's the challenge we are going to have in future.
We would down pick at it.
Shelves, then we shall not keep history.
But another good writer, current writer, Makiloni Chimamanda Ngozi. Americana. Therefore, yes, Borati watching.
Borakan, dormant accounts, publication centenary. Your account, Gipetika Mabe, King account is centenary tapsi. You are not depositing money, Petika Kartiana here. Gitiawalu Niwa. Man and you're chantier. And then comment editorial Tin prevention drug rollout brings new dawn in HIV fight. The prevention drug rollout magitemo kilera ene pa HIV ni oberu kare me duako ping rate men no to jonyo. Happy 250th birthday, Sovereign America. Simon Kahero Matila Cholong, Tamia Kany, Mwagamia Piera Beach, the Sovereign America. Strengthen food safety in Uganda. Man in a Tampa, Famokelo, Mati food safety expert. Make Shankwanzi compulsory for all leaders. Haji Farouk Shirunda. tika shoyota make a kind and some junganda la chenchani parliament away otika wale ki NRM MPs. You think that Chankwan's is heaven?
Yeah, go dong loki chechin kumar pengano. His term is ending.
Yes, tika chekono kiana. In defense of our sovereignty, why Uganda needs this law and how to make it work. Kalule Hamad Mukasa, Tiocho Tame Benakany, Kimu Kenema Paul, supplements, advertorial supplement yekan, Tamani TNT, Biasha Artino Donyama Bay New Vision kind Pian Polo when adverts.
Okay.
Advert don't want to watch it. But new vision business, new business vision, small business owners decry high operational cost. Man in regards ilok me kwanyu kiosk padane iteng yo. The shell counting the cost of the trade order. Now kid make la okay the kiosk padano man Johnny when competitive unemployed then chat petit. We are going to leave Kampala City Emma. Quarter.
Ringi quarter. What did Doctor?
But mola woti Emma. Nembe akiton kumalo kakpe kiton kumalo na tunku nyao. Wacha ba omera temakeja. Choke na dako charo. Wadi ni pingo. Ni jal. Ka beri Kampala lu paron wa mato chai. Kino hatika temo.
Kampala mere chul rent, I chul pi, I chul match. Gang, I ot lumi, I chere kulub, I chu iti.
Pay water chane ba?
Witi ki futi kadang tiu ker kunye.
Yeah.
Wara brachi char wa char kumedano mer sola.
Community mafuti gila futi ema. Icharo kudiko ke maro chai noni you have not spent any money.
I mara chai kinga.
Iguana ya.
Iguana la yata motere.
Mo pe wela. Nyo chana mi wela ke yani kobo. Mi tiu ke mi welo. Manye maran kudiko.
That is the kakulu choke gangi.
Kakulu choke gangi. So generally koi Kampala tika dakote. Especially ki trade order magi riemo mon magi yew mango iwigi magi char tenyo eni meja legiti aluba poli an ka welo mango ki bod gap why me apare mango. Ineno mo ngache ki alu and I don't feel happy seeing them like that when we have the leaders manomi robedekar mekela la ko pa joma kumano bian kangate we on nebi bien ga chat mang mo yeme Kampala. You have to know gang ku no right law.
Right malawi.
And we need to find ways of how to encourage down me bedu district gi mete mo biashara district and we can really change.
You can do better biashara.
Kampala is not heaven. Yalo ke ngano wa Chankwas is not heaven. We can also create heaven in maybe.
Exactly. Konya bino ngarmo no wacha ni ene chara. Tororo. Ipenye dong wuto ringi di kwe wuto ngari ibunyi
Kampala da.
Ti Kampala ringweji boda. Dano rung pege
Ti
chara.
Kampala jikare.
Dan
magi ngeo ni wate mo be to mo
malu kan mati char ka fu pege dan weng no ti town Kampala ti mo boda
nyo ka kamar ka koro atpare lonyo gichuli yeli mi
aje
piare
tenyo ngom gini wak dan
awachi and jo ora ki cher da welo ngoma no mer da ka furo ne
yes bora ti ket me age me sports te wachi honorable Nachimoli helped us to uplift Kobab Magadu. Cheptegei awaits validation. The funds are back, but Vipers and Villa still take the lion's share. Tampa Aldrin Subuga, YMCA 6 UFL, UFL honors. Then, of course, try to speed up Secretary Megan Hamson Adamu, Kenya FA boss, Gitika Lokanki Moses Magogo. Nika and Miran Yankerme Sports, Yakirikani.
Bora, Lokme business and tenders, Tiba, Nijumateke Yenyo teach. Part nani no kartaj mini vision kan Americans employed to explore tourism opportunities in Uganda. Two jailed over 47 million mobile money robbery. Lokme kwalo chena mi mobile money dana rio gite kubologi ngija. Ngora district officials remanded over 1 billion road fund scandal. John tika chamu chena. Court dismisses businessman's application in Madivani Group land case. Then 1.9 billion pebs Kakumiro growth path. Clergy urged to champion economic revival in the district में Ginger international news we take in Washington DC. America blocks a $500 million US cash shipment to Iraq.
Whoa,
Shani million beach dollar mano nano berkachero Iraq very currently blocking 3 ships targeted in Hormuz. Iran guards say so. Como que no me acuerdo.
Kajeri, New Vision is a party work kumana chilling a year di ringi. Ali Barrio can non copy mamegi i nia i kwan i pereki chawa cherlokan cherchimi www.newvision.co.ug i kwan online i chimi i computer ni laptop i kamoy kan. Kung wayu manok wachi matchay ki prestige margarine way wiri mugati wa kumbedong tiye nyimwa kirina kere enani wachwak gemada gena giti chulu pisho wa eni giti kije maduong mabejo me maro ne in miri prestige ya maro
chako kije mamdonyi ya kana daga jemma no ati yuke
luwaka ki kumi
luwaka ko no iya ti mabe
ko ke luwak kumi ko ke lanzo luwak boni ki jama kade cham dong afterwards
guvu me luwako bona no ko kapega chao ki prestige bagere
kung wachi matchay wa ki prestige margarine ti nyimwa kaka en wa yu manak kadak wa dugi mete ke yupeni.
Nala instant noodles chama met dokte na yot wego yen kete la met padek ruwichi nong met ne ikwane ma pat nong nala instant noodles ni tin ne pichama met dogo yoriot nong e dukan ki supermarket duju may loboman peluchat mabup lim chapa General Enterprises kiti dukan na madek Irafik Building Ichikubwe Kampala. Nala instant noodles boil season star enjoy.